Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, and before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is TBR Takedown episode 6. I am very excited for this. I do have a sore throat, so sorry if I'm not as loud or as whatever as normal, but I do have a sore throat, so I'm going to try and keep this quick. But if you don't know what TBR Takedown is, TBR Takedown is a series on my channel where I read books off my physical TBR. I read 4 books in every episode, and I just mood read my physical TBR. I have already started our first book, and I am on page 190 of Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh, book 5 in the Boys of Tommen series. This is an emotional romance series that deals with a lot of heavy topics, and you do have to read them in order. I love this series so much. I've given the first 4 books all 5 stars. They are some of my favorite books of all time, and this one follows Gibbsy and Claire, and I am loving this so far. This is definitely like emotional like all the others, but I just love their relationship so much, and so it's like friends to lovers, and I'm just having a great time. I'm that far in, and if you're wondering what the sprayed edges are, looks like that. You've probably seen it behind me over there before, but yeah, I'm very much enjoying this, so let's go continue reading. Last night, I finished Taming 7. I gave this 5 stars. I adored it. It was so good. I just love these 2 characters so much. I love Chloe Walsh's writing and just the characters in this. It was just amazing, and seeing all of the characters from the first couple books and characters whose books are still to come. I just loved seeing all of them. I really enjoyed the relationship and the friendship to lovers aspect between Claire and Gibbsy. And I just love how they are each other's home. They are each other's safe place. And I just thought their relationship was, and their dynamic was beautiful. One thing that drove me insane was Lizzie. I know a lot of people just don't like her in general, at least until her book. But I actually liked her in Binding and Keeping and Saving and Redeeming. But in this one, I could not stand her. She was so unlikable. She was acting very not okay. I did not like her at all in this one. And I'm nervous to read her book because her book is the next one. And I'm nervous to read that, not just because there's only book 1, and I believe there's going to be 2 parts to their story, and only 1 is out. And I'm scared to see what kind of cliffhanger that's going to end on. But also just because in this one, I do not like her anymore. I am very ticked off with her character, and she was just totally unreasonable and not nice at all. But I read this one and I loved it, and it is my least favorite in the series so far, I think, but it still was 5 stars. I'm obsessed, and just all the stuff that they went through, all the stuff Gibbsy went through in his life, he is just such a strong person, and he is just incredible. And I really enjoyed how just seeing him like persevere through these things, but also knowing that he had Claire there to help him. And I really enjoyed this. I did think that near the end it kind of went like, minor spoilers, but like, we're together and now we're in a fight, now we're together and now we're in a fight. And I thought that kind of went back and forth a little fast and a little too much. I felt like, I don't know, if you're gonna, every time you 2 disagree about something, you're gonna break up, like, I don't know, maybe you're not meant to be together, but I love these 2, and they are soulmates, and I am excited to continue on with this series. So the next book I'm going to read, I think I have 2 options that I'm trying to decide between, so I will go grab them, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back with the 2 options, but now that I've looked at my TBR shelf, I'm like, there are so many books I want to read right now. But I think I'm going to just decide between these 2. So option 1, we have The Voice Upstairs by Laura E. Weymouth. This is a historical fiction. I do not read historical fiction. I'm not a fan of that genre. But this, I believe, is like a paranormal mystery, maybe. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this is about. but it is historical, but I think it's also a mystery. And I do love this cover. So I'm excited to read this. I believe it's YA. Yeah, this is YA. So there's this one as an option. And then the other one is A Dance of Shadows by Eva Chase, which is book 3 in the Royal Sparrow series. This is adult romantasy. It is Why Choose Royalty. And I've given books 1 and 2 both 5 stars. And I'm excited to continue on. I love this series and I'm very much looking forward to continuing this series. So these are the 2 options I'm deciding between. I don't really know. This one's chunky and this one's not. Let's look at the page counts. Wow. Okay, this one is 560 pages. That's a lot of pages. And this one is around 300 pages. So definitely big difference in page count between the 2. But what am I in the mood for? Am I in the mood for like a historical mystery, or am I in the mood for a romantasy? I don't know. I wish you guys could like tell me, but obviously this is a pre-recorded video. You guys can't tell me and can't help me make a decision, but I'm really struggling. I think, I don't even know what I think. I'm going to have to sit and stare at these books for a few minutes and I'll come back when I've made a decision. I've made my decision. I'm going to go with The Voice Upstairs by Laura E. Weymouth, and I'm going to go get reading. I've started The Voice Upstairs. I've made it to page 121, and this is about this girl. She can see spirits. She can also see, like, she can tell that people, like, if they're going to die soon. She has the ability to, like, know. And that's what's happening so far. It's interesting, and I was really enjoying it near the beginning, but it's starting to just get very slow, and nothing's really happening. It's more just, like, day-to-day life, and it's just a very slow-paced, slow story. But I'm still intrigued, and I want to see what happens. But so far, it's okay. I'm not obsessed, but I'm going to go continue reading. I finished The Voice Upstairs, and I've decided to give this 2 stars. I did not like it. I felt like it was all over the place. Not really a spoiler, but the whole point of the book is our FMC, can see people, like, can tell if they're going to die soon. And then someone dies, and she never saw it coming, so that was didn't match with the whole rules of the story. And also then all the reveals at the end were I just did not care. It was just all over the place, and I just felt like it was kind of underwhelming, and it was just not good in my opinion. So definitely not the book for me. 2 stars. But next we're going to move on to one that I have high hopes for, and that is Juniper Hill by Daphne Perry, book 2 in the Eden series. This is a romantic suspense series, and this one is single mom. They are small town, and this one I believe it's her landlord. Yeah, okay, he's a chef and her temporary landlord. I'm very excited for this. I loved book 1, which was Indigo Ridge, and I'm just so excited to read more in this series and more by Daphne Perry. So let's go get reading. I've started Juniper Hill by Daphne Perry, and I am on page 149, which is pretty much the halfway point. I am obsessed with this so far. This is a single mom romance. We follow our FMC Memphis, who is a single mom to a very small young baby. And she moves to the small town of Quincy, Montana, and she is found a temporary place to stay in this loft that is owned by our MMC, and she works for him at his hotel. She is a housekeeper, and she's leaving her family because her family basically disowned her, and so she's now on her own. She is definitely struggling, going through being a new mother for the first time, and you just really see a lot of raw emotions from her and just all the stuff she's dealing with and all the feelings she's feeling about being a mother and on her own. and having to go through that by herself. She feels like she's not good enough, like she's not being a good mom, and that her son would be better off with someone else. And she's just going through a lot. But Knox is there, and I really love these two. Their chemistry is amazing. Knox is definitely grumpy, but he's warmed up to her and her baby, Drake. And they are just so cute together. He is so good with the baby. And he also has like a past that he has a reason he doesn't want to date anyone, especially someone with a child, because of what happened to him. And we found that out very recently in the book. So I don't know if it's considered a spoiler, so I won't say anything. But just know that he has a reason that he has a hard time being around babies and stuff because of something that happened with him and baby. And that is what's happened so far. I am really enjoying it. So I will maybe even finish this tonight. But let's go continue reading. I have a reading update for you guys. It's been a few days since I updated you. And it's been a few days since I finished Juniper Hill. But I love this. 5 stars. I adored these characters and just the emotional aspect. And there was suspense to it. And it was just such a good read. And I really want to continue on with this series. Although I'm not super excited about who the next book is following. Because, I mean, I'm sure I'll love it once I'm reading it. But I'm just... there's a different character that I thought we were going to get next. And we're not. And I'm kind of disappointed. But I love this one so much. Daphne Perry knows how to write a good book. And I just loved this so much. So I finished this one. And I have started the next book, which is While She Sleeps by Danny Renee. This one I am on page 41. And I started this last night. This is a dark romance. It is a fairy tale retelling of Sleeping Beauty. And they meet on the dark web. And they are looking for a good spicy time, but over the internet. And then he has been stalking her for a long time because she was promised to him. She doesn't know this, I'm pretty sure. But when she was 10 years old... he is quite a bit older than her. He was shown this child, this 10-year-old girl, and his father's like, she's yours once she turns 18, and you can do with her as you please. And so he has been following her, but never made contact. But now, like, on the dark web, they're talking, and I am enjoying this. It's definitely written very, like, Wattpad-y. Like a story you'd find on there. It's not that it's bad. It's really good. The story's really good. I just feel like the writing is very beginner, but I'm still having a great time and I'm excited to continue reading. So let's go do just that. I have a sad reading update. I've read more of While She Sleeps. I'm now on page 194 and I am not liking this book at all. This book, the writing is very, like I said, very beginner, and I wasn't hating that at first. But what I can't stand is the MMC. Every single page of this book, he just says, I'm broken. She can't be with me because I'm broken. And then he does something like dark and morally gray. And then he runs out of the room saying, oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm so broken. It's like, we get it. You're broken. Let's keep moving. Let's move on. But he just keeps doing things, then running out of the room, going on about how he's broken, and then he goes and does more things to her, and then runs out of the room saying, oh, I'm broken, I can't be with her. I don't know. I'm not liking this at all anymore. I am going to stick it out, though, because I am about halfway through, and this book reads very quickly, and it has huge font. Don't know if I've shown you guys the font, but it's like, don't know if you can tell, but that's pretty big. And so I will continue reading this, and I will hopefully finish it today, and let's go get reading. I have finished While She Sleeps, and I gave this 2 stars. I did not like this at all. It is being unhauled, and this one I just did not like it. I did not like how whiny the MMC was. I didn't like how repetitive it was. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was not for me. So that is going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, please let me know if you've read any of these books I read in this video, or if they're on your TBR. Otherwise, you can leave there's a car emoji, right? Leave a car emoji. And before you guys go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.